What I thought I was buying with Vision Driven was more balance within my life. Not only did I get that, but what I didn't know I would get was my business 3xing in 3 years and my profits 4xing within 3 years as well. So, really, what it's helped me just uncover is the two biggest parts of my life improving at the same time, not at the sacrifice of each other. Hey, my name is Akram Abdallah, and I'm the CEO and founder of Nominal, a meaningful jewelry brand that helps individuals represent themselves, based here in Phoenix, Arizona. I was in a place, it was a little bit after my daughter was born, my first child, and I felt really lost and overwhelmed and struggling to balance both my personal life and my new family life, and the business itself was in a very challenging place. It was very messy, very sloppy. We weren't profitable, didn't have a good foundation set up. I was kind of at a place where I just felt like giving up, but didn't even know how to give up because the business itself felt bigger than me. So felt like I had to figure out how to make it work, but I just didn't know where to get started. Hesitations that I had with working with Vision Driven were around, is it too good to be true? Is it actually possible to reach this vision without going through some of the same experiences that I had in the past? But I just took a leap of faith and I just trusted that, you know what, I'm just going to say yes, let's do this and let's try it out. And it proved out to be true. I knew Vision Driven was right for me when they spoke about very specific subjects like the exercises that we would do, the energy audit or getting into quarterly rocks and focusing on the next 3 months before those 3 months come. And it was honestly a lot of a business strategy, but it was also the subject of me not having enough time in the day, me feeling like I am doing work that I don't love. The number one benefit that I experienced with working with Vision Driven is having the permission of looking so far in the future, starting with the ideal scenario, then painting that picture and building that relationship with the picture and not doing it just myself, but doing it with my leadership team and getting everybody's buy-in in that very moment. What surprised me with Vision Driven was how proactive Vision Driven is in their relationships with their clients, how much follow up and how much they truly want their clients to win and to not be in their own way. And so the check ins are very supportive. The accountability is very supportive. The note taking throughout our discussions and holding us to those notes. And then in the future discussions, pulling up those notes again. I really do feel like Vision Driven's on our team, internally, not just an external party. So I do feel like they're on our team. The overall results that came from Vision Driven was not just an improvement in my own personal culture, my personal health, not just an improvement in the business, but also an improvement in the team. Also recognizing what positions didn't need to be in the company, shouldn't be in the company, and making changes there. But then also the opposite. What did our company need? What additional hires did we need to bring on? So just the structure and the foundation of our team has become a lot stronger. And so that wasn't something that I was able to predict happening. A vision made reality moment has been in our biggest quarter being Q4 of every single year. That was a season that I was never able to travel. So every single other family, the husband is off work, they're enjoying themselves, with their wives and kids and parents and siblings. And I'm over here because it's Black Friday. We have a Black Friday sale, we have our Christmas sales, and I feel like everybody's enjoying themselves in the world but me. I mean, hey, it's our busiest season of the year. It makes sense. But then after a lot of strategy discussions and new positions put into place and new systems put into place and preventative fire measures put into place, allowed us to be able to take that time off with our families and also the sales season to perform to its highest levels ever. My advice to anybody that's on the fence is that just think about the possible upside, just weigh the pros and cons, weigh the different outcomes. The downside is, hey, sure, yeah, you may have wasted a month, 2 months, you may have wasted a little bit of money, but the upside is something that you can't even imagine, something that you can't even predict because you've never lived that type of life before.